It throws you instantly into a cutscene, fuck. I nearly missed that. Nearly had to go back to get the cutscene up again. Sorry. God damn it, I didn't know it was instantly starting a cutscene. Not that I'm complaining, RNG. I wasn't expecting you to be quite so soon. No ID. Next to Link, the virtue of Epheris. It inadvertently awakened in the Labyrinthos, desire to avert our beloved star demise. Great told us you have attained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. Years of shared regarding study of Epheris finds must certainly be great interest, so I would rather hear them first. What relation did Heidel and Elpis Power lead? To Elpis itself. And new armor apparently, because, you know, I'm preparing for the worst right now. And this dynamis is what drives the final days. If it is an Akasha or one or the same, it's not pushing Nidana's theory. When an entity through sheer force of emotion to channel this vehement dominant reservoir into a raging river, its power might surpass the human heart of ether. My first task to rebuild with ether that entity need to be outside his influence to effectively manipulate the dynamis expanse. Meteon. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of all salvation she has been holding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear, hatred drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose, the destruction of Epheris. Our force no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Meteon. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquish Meteon and we deliver the word from the final days. You attempt two conditions. First, you must determine her location. Meteon escaped. Shadow was placed upon her by the nut, woman who would become Heidelin. The creation of temporal magics are not entirely understood, so we cannot assume that our Heidelin and the Venat you met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, two of her instinct qualities as an all-powerful being. I wager that Heidelin possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether we should share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Epheris, not to stay. Do you suppose she had abandoned the pursuit of Meteon? The Venat I know would never give up. That's my impression too. I wish she wouldn't have used me as a conduct, or will include such Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting. Mankind's answers to Hermes' question. So, what was the second condition? You must find a means to reach Meteon. Naturally, our chosen method will depend entirely upon where or wherever she has made her nest. Coming with Heidelin must be necessary. You come first. Do you and Master Matoya have any luck with an investigation in the Epheris Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Ironwald and the other Echo Blessed allies, we couldn't detect such a whisper of Heidelin, even from within the anti-tower. Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the firm has found some other methods for receiving instruction from Heidelin. It must likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Epheris, but built closer to home. Sorry to interrupt, but we just received word from the forum. Your presence is required in the roster. We intend to discuss the Great Exodus. And Father was able to persuade them. If you're finally taking us seriously, let's see what I have to say. Speak with the roster steward. And I'm gonna go there and no, wait, actually. Because I also need to get my coffee. Coffee time! Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee is tasty. Coffee with milk is very tasty.
That is time, my boy.
One second, I'm getting coffee. Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. Who is this weird lizard in front of us?
What?
Who is this weird lizard? Eating bread, I see.
Ah, eating is a good idea.
Yes, very good idea. Where is it? Egg. Tasty coffee. Glowy stick.
I actually wanted to... My weapon is... What the hell?
Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter.
The fuck is that?
You can just fucking hold onto it and just fly away. Who needs mounts when you just have a helicopter? Anyways, hi Jenny.
That thing is ugly as fuck.
Jenny's now gonna stalk us, I guess. It's pretty steampunky.
I don't like.
Oh, you got a relic weapon. Nice. Nice. Anyways, are you ready? Henshin.
Right, apparently I'm ready to take off.
Ready to take off. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
The phone is in session. Just the restaurant is closed for visitors. Signing of the sundown? I will. Aid you at the corridor. Of course, entry is only permanent in kitchen. You leave your armor at the door. Lest you forget the sacred edition. Hold rational discourse of the highest implement. War. Maximum forbidden. What do you mean I am not allowed to take my entire giant saw great sword outside? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Meanwhile, no. This is just a helicopter. That's not a weapon. It's like with the scene from Lord of the Rings where it's like, just no, I need my staff. Coffee's good. I actually like your coffee powder more, Nu. It's actually pretty. It's better than what I bought. It's strong, and that's good because
I told you, it's the best coffee that I have.
I never have. The thing is, since I drink with milk, it's like it needs to be strong because else the milk just overtones it completely. He's nice.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter.
Okay.
We are here to listen and to learn. But if the forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
I actually do that, Henry. I sometimes ate
I don't
coffee
see why
beans,
not.
roasted
Your
coffee
words
beans,
and wits
raw.
have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
You don't eat coffee, roasted coffee beans raw? Amateur.
Thank you, everyone.
Anyways.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
Try these. It sounds fucking dank.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are.
Red
It is
meat.
for this
Bad
purpose
meat up.
that Sharlyan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlyan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
To the moon.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Walk page of sister.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Oh boy.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the Anti-Tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino.
Forehead.
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
He also does it.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it.
Democracy, boys.
Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings,
Shutting account
this is the will
hands.
of the Forum.
Yeah, of course.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Yeah. Sorry about not letting you rest to do one plan. It's a middling wink on my feet for the most part. Since we have more means of communicating with Hydaelyn and reaching Meteon, both monitors are involving ourselves with the completion of the arc. We work toward both objects simultaneously. However, let's keep our word to bargain by solving the problem of the Alpha Burner. I like to think that's a challenge, beyond combining our expertise. At least expect things with your 30 years. I may behoove to uplearn how an effort one actually works before I attempt to improve though. Get fucked, Fortunald! Get fucked, your son is better than you think it is. Hage. You wanted to say something new? Make glam better. No, this is battle glamour. I mean,
I love how the restrictions are gone and this old man is completely for us.
Yeah, I know my glam. Oh, your glam?
Cozy.
There's nothing to change at it. It's perfect. It's cozy. I like the glasses too. Make it cute. I'm gonna get the rest of my coffee. Be right back.
I really like how they are just... Now are more in favor towards the science than before. Even though I'm actually doubt that much could have changed for them.
XX Emmett Sims 69420XX. Good. Jenny found out what my Fortnite account is named after. Going underground with coffee. Fortunate A, but instruct. Shall take you see the added burner. Meet me outside of the Archeon. Just can make your own way there. So Yak is being built in Labyrinthos. That's surprising. It's good to conceal such massive undertaking. Cute. Also, I'm just gonna invite you to... I vote. What do you vote? Yes. Thank you. Shadow's cute. I am not cute. I deny it.
I agree.
Shit, it's 2 against 1. The vote is going through. I am now cute, apparently.
You were always cute.
Nani! I have been beaten by the system.
The system has beaten you up.
Hey, I'm not like those YouTube shorts that you watch with people who beat the system. Which,
yeah.
Still, by the way, some insane shots from people. Where the hell are you new?
In front of Fortune Fund.
You're already there? Dang.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can now all drive together in a car. We can have 3 people in our car.
Maybe it's because of my money, but why didn't you walk?
Because if I didn't, Jenny would just tell me, why didn't you teleport? Plus I can't fly, so I have longer time. Our destination towers in the lower levels. Always in wisdom has granted the access to Archeon lift. Step inside. Alpha they take you to medical circuit.
I just realized where we are right now.
Get in the car, kids. We're going to McDonald's.
It's the same as where we were when we traveled back in time.
Is it?
It's the same concept.
With like... Also, driving 5 meters just to go through the elevator. You wish to use the lift? Yes. Yes. By the way, speaking about coffee, I drink my coffee like 75% coffee, 25% milk. And of course like 2 small spoons of sugar. Can I join with things so I don't have to type? We are technically in another Discord, but we can just change the Discord voice channel.
Shall I invite you?
Shall you be invited into the D&D Discord? I have sent your associates ahead of Lucas and Alpha on the other side of nuclear agronomics.
Na komm, let's just go in your server.
Never mind, I can wait. Let's just tend to the matters at hand. Alright, now you can join. Car. Get in, kids, we're going. Vroom, vroom.
I'm in my mom's car. Hi!
Hi.
Ah!
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 No, I'm going in their stupid car. I have my...
Tank.
Nope, that's the wrong mount.
Come on, join the car.
No, I have Big Bird.
Chicken.
Can we get something to eat?
What do you want?
KFC?
Well, there's a big chicken in front of us. We just have to
Oh
roast
no,
it.
please.
And I can cast Fire Force, so it's very fast cooked.
Please don't kill my bird.
Yes. We want that chicken legs.
Oh god.
Giant hornet.
Oh yeah, shut up. Wait. Look.
You got the Alexander mount.
Yeah.
Yay.
With wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mount total also increased by 1 because I got like 20,000 of the PvP marks. Which in return meant that I now have the... Where is it? Oh, that... The... Trying to find it. Where the fuck did... Where is it? I'm too blind for this. Yeah, I've got the Magic Tech Sky Armor, which is PvP locked. I think we are being stalked, but I'm not sure about that.
No. Oh. Fuck, I missed.
Vroom vroom!
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just shooting inside the building.
Yeah. Oh shit, we have to go now through customs. I don't want that they look at my gigantic chainsaw sword. What do you mean it's illegal to have such weapon? Wait here while our rangers for us to use the next lift. Here look at seeking Alpha. The atmosphere conditions of the branches are regulated. Water is drawn from the underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the form of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. Hold on. How do you know so much about it? My father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you were the one who left me behind when we went off somewhere with grandfather. And before I've been asking. before I asked him how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I've been with question the entire time. It is all too easy to take for granted. The weaving aspects of natural world to grow in it, what of wondrous. But having gained the understanding of the complex mechanism deployed by Labyrinthos in recreating similar environment, come to view such progress in a new light. Subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind beneath the moon's surface. Each unique, yet undeniable similar. This is no more coincidence. Ever since Highland unfolded to us, the granted fate that outweighs the furious, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered. The Labyrinthos in preparation for the great exodus. But it's not all. I'm also testing for the grounds that technology will allow us to settle on distant stars. The other Labyrinthos have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable. That's not a final destination. Mankind must learn to forget life where there is none, to thrive where it's all barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I arranged for you all to enter the central circuit. That most of preparation of the great exodus that are carried out, the construction are among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to state restrictions. And I will have free reign to come and go as you please. Just as the will of the foreman, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy to test your trust. Let us proceed. Map. Hello, I wanna use the lift, thank you.
No.
To the central circuit. To the bat cave. I mean, what? The Eva burn has been constructed, not far from here. Everything the work of the cool Dankul. What? Why Dank? After whom we forged is named. Once the necessary instruction has been made, shall leave you with him to discuss particulars. This way. Boom.
Yeah, I'm here to fix your car.
Hello. I'll take a number 9 and a number 6 with extra cheese. To number 45.
Yeah, I'm gonna just jump in while you tell me the order.
Yeah. I'm probably driving the wrong way.
I don't know where to. I don't know where to have to go.
Okay, now I'm going the right way. But yeah, now I know what.
Hold on. Gonna change to a other class just to get everything.
Yeah.
I don't need experience points on my highest leveling class.
Yeah, same technically. Fix your car with a pickaxe. I mean,
Yeah, it works. Wait, this is in Minecraft? Oh, fuck.
all I hear now is just engineer gaming. Oh my god, it's a fucking Lalafell. Fucking dank.
What did you expect by that name?
Vieira? Vieiras have also weird names. A jazzy.
The front name and the back name are rhyming.
Swap 'em out.
And it's voiced.
No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse.
I love his voice so much. God, his voice is something.
Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Etherburner conundrum.
Huh. Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Etherburner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect.
Because it
According
keeps
to my
exploding.
calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Labyrinths?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
Oh no, Graha is awake.
You know of it?
Really?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oh.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the northern empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
They are quite a far away.
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Was you added in there easy? Yeah, just kill fucking Bahamut 5 times
Weren't
again.
we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Yeah. White Raven Ghost haunts me. You want me to go and fetch the... what's it?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously...
I'm just gonna make your Demi Bahamut shit
Is the
some.
link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this?
We got connections, old man.
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Yes, I haven't put it in the game where any of the lures comment on the fact that you summoned that grandpa dad in combat.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Probably some in Others Law. I mean, it's Others Law.
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Wait. Sid?
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
Oh yeah, we have, but...
Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
Wait, are we just gonna take a relic from like Susanna or something?
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
Or we're just gonna summon one of the 4
It shall be done. I know little of
cardinal
machines,
gods.
but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Sharlyan before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
I love how his face is just like, what the fuck, my son can do stuff. So many problems in life can be solved by just talking. Where Sharlyan goofed, yeah. It's saying like you have reminded on how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Well, I thought you could achieve so much with a single link conversation. Expecting, well, a lot of wizard in the future. Just to return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have contact of my own. Maybe worth a try. And who might it be? That's for me to know, and you will find out. And on that note, I leave matters for you in capable hands. Get stuff luck. Not sure if that circle had all the refinement I never wanted, yeah. I mean, probably other slot would be empty. Meanwhile, you know, Pippin!
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Garlemald and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials.
Music is
Dear
staying.
guys, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberg will personally see it
Yeah.
done.
Forgot, I need to also equip my Artbird figurine.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
Probably some weird
Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for
dialogue from
Allagan
old.
relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be
Fucking
for
coil
naught.
music playing.
And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth?
Someone just went out of the group.
That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties.
Uses to talk.
I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and good
Used to talker. You be lonely sometimes. Yeah. But probably people got it the wrong way. Just like, hee. I mean, Orion J is a fucking sad case with him. Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud. I mean, yeah, and Black Shroud is also like a gigantic piece of Dalamud, which in turn led to Twintania. I think this was the one. Was it Twintania or was it here with the White Raven? Still, I'm a bit unsure right now where in which turn it was. I mean, I know which turn was, but like.
We
location.
fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses.
I mean, healers are good.
Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case,
Might I suggest taking us along?
She does something!
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for
Lice
breaking
does
things.
something again. Youth lice! God damn it.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Manago.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Why is everyone coming today?
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
I think this is the OST of the turn 6 battle one. Mifa and Corvus.
There you are. We've
Pain.
no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already.
Pain.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Is this a Swargo? Meanwhile in the Ruby Sea, are we just right now having the biggest infinite Avengers Endgame moment? Hey, it's the suspicious trader guy.
So, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Hancock. Of course. It's Turtle.
Is that?
Turtle.
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Oh my god, it's the Four Lords! Or at least a snake, but still, the Four Lords! Let's go! It's the snake. Senryu. Pain.
Pain.
The pain though.
Pain.
Pain. Fear.
Pain of the square I'm in.
Pain. No job too small. Our friends are searching for refinement and effective products. We all know if we meet up the requirements once they have arrived. Then we ought to see what might do for service. Oh, you already know them more than enough. If I had to say though, I could use some more new shopping about the two leg and tell initially. You know, that in the heights matching ad. You see, no, I'm on the average dollar. Well, must have got knew how right he was. He and Graha several apart. Oh, preparation for great exodus. Indeed, we made him go above and beyond in terms of our agreement. It's not to curry favor. Confident I'm succeed. Must be ready for it eventually. Invest myself. Look at it with traversing this great expanse. Nothing else to beat the twirling of thumb while we wait for a man touch. That's one reason I got to attach to hard when I was training Bakeling. Speeds him bringing up. Emotional connection, yeah. But looking at them. Good pain. Hi, good people. Hi, money. Well, it was pain.
I love how it's just you know, single-handedly just contacted the entire planet. Hey, we need something. Can you help us?
He just got onto the Eurasian Discord channel and just pinged everyone.
And everyone, we need this item.
Sharlyan, Garlemald is closer the research and scholar type pleasing when safe preparing for the Exodus. Pa, it's a lot if you can get it. Well, off you go. I think this girl behind me is having a problem with the lamp.
Yeah, I can't get it out of my...
Don't worry about it, she's just scratching her back.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it that itchy?
Yeah.
I also love how both of you sent me a heart. Like, it was like, the first thought arrived at me and then like, the next one is like, no, mine.
Let me in there.
Let me in.
I think I'm gonna stay with this non-glamour now. Just for the sake of having it not non-glamour.
Yeah. The only thing that annoys me a bit is like the very nearly non-existing pants. That's all. Else it actually kind of fits, except with the coloring.
Yeah, I have the short pants.
Short pants. That's for my house in Old Sharlyan.
I wear a half-open dress. That it's okay that I'm wearing shorts under there.
Yeah.
I just show some legs.
Legs. You're crafting right now on Phoenix. Funny enough, we are also on Phoenix, just doing the story. And if I might point it out.
No, it happened again.
What happened?
We entered a new area, and I wasn't a paladin.
No, wasted experience.
Actually, wasted experience.
If I made notice, Money RK, how long he's been following me now? Do you wanna know it?
Yes.
Following since October 7th, 2019.
Oh boy.
I actually forgot you for a moment, like, you've been following me for this long already? Jesus.
Oh, 2008 then.
Jenny, of course, following me even longer.
Yeah.
Where do you
I followed you when you did streams in German.
Yeah, that was... I've been streaming since April. That means like 19, 20, 21, 20... 4 years already streaming.
I follow you since 2nd February 2019.
So we know each other for like over 3 years. Right.
Oh, we know so over 3 years.
Well,
together 1 year.
A lot of people actually live down here. I know how much I can help, but it's a benefit from some of frustration. Scholar Monty has mentioned. Let's start by asking around. You're well getting in anyone's way. Maps lead of the Aephorite. The Sharlyan Hamlet. Johnny is also an old school follower, following since March 2018. So he's technically right now the oldest follower in this chat. Help me with the arc, even if all the power of Master Cockles managed to squeeze out of the Etherburn. Still enough apparently. Only the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running around, rampant all over. I'm going to exit this sooner. People are dying and there's no end to it if you don't fill our duties. Overspent breeze prank this moment. Even a plan and all it's well. I say motivation button, is that what I think it is? Motivation button?
Click it and find out.
Where's my motivation button?
Where's your motivation?
Oh, this one.
Now I'm a little motivated.
And this one.
But let's not forget the best one.
Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While
So I
certainly
can balance that
effective
out of the
at
fact that
killing
I'm your oldest friend is
enemies,
14.
destroy
Yeah,
the
true.
artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Offering help? That's very kind. Actually, I was under the stress of taking this myself. Mostly list on the thing we need once we arrive on the moon and whichever star we choose at your new home. My use is largely concerned in the maintain of living condition. So a bit busier than after we depart. I heard that from our lunar corporation has come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to final meeting in person. After having communication with them capacity thus far. Perfectly honest, not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not the looming giants. I prefer something small and fluffy, that beheaded rabbit that ran by. Oh girl, you don't know. They are actually 5 feet tall people. I know it. Yeah. Hey, at least now you have a thing to waste your points at. Oh, hello? Are you one of the new rabbits? Working on Adderburn? Oh dear. I think things have come to a standstill in that front. You can say I choose my overall duties. Checking and loading something it does. Think it's worse. So of course not a sim technically, but I like the DMC games. That's all I say. I like the DMC games.
The fucking plastic chair meme.
If you want it. And you'll have to take it. But you already knew that. Yeah, but you had to take the plastic check with you? Yes, its plastic is comforting me. Thanks for watching. If you wanna catch me live, head over to twitch.tv/handsome_shadow. And for updates, head over to my Discord or Twitter. Links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another time. Bye bye.